Hello, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Latrice McNeal, and today we are going to talk about how to be happier. Before I give these tips, I do want to say that if you're not happy every single second of every day, don't feel like there's something wrong with you or your life. That's not the goal for what I'm giving you here. These tips are to help you have an overall happier mood each and every day. You can implement these things to help you feel happier on a daily basis. But if you have an off day, an off moment, an off couple of days, it's okay. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or your life, okay? Number one, be flexible and willing to accept change. Obstacles, challenges, problems are going to arise in life, especially if you're a high achiever and you're going after these really lofty goals. You're going to come up against difficulties, and you have to learn to be flexible, willing to adapt, and willing to adjust when those difficult times come along, or you will find yourself being unhappy if you don't learn to deal with those things. Number two, and this is an issue that I see so much now, I think, with social media and us having little peeks into what we think, as a person's life based on what we see there, but creating your own standards instead of judging your life based on the standards of society or others that you see. Create your own standards. What does a happy life look like to you? What does success look like to you? What is it that you truly within your core want for yourself? Not what an image of what someone else is showing you a happy life should look like. Not what it is that your friend or associate over there is posting in their social media feed and you think that you should have too. Set your own standards and live by those and judge your happiness based on that, not what someone else is telling you you should have or do in order to be happy. Number three, learn to enjoy the mundane tasks. And I'm going to raise my hand and say this is one that I am constantly working on, especially as a busy wife and mom. There are some tasks that are just day to day, routine things that have to get done. And sometimes, I get annoyed with them. I'm just going to be real. So, what I've learned to do is to try to find joy in those little mundane things, and it just lifts my mood immediately. One thing I sometimes will do is, when let's say I have a ton of laundry to do, I might start to express thankfulness. I'm so thankful that we have clothes to wear. I'm so thankful, for my children in this laundry that they have created. But really, you have to learn to bring joy into those little things. Maybe for your dinner that you're setting up, light some candles, change it up a little bit, make it more interesting, bring some joy into those otherwise mundane tasks. Put some music on that you like, when you're getting ready in the morning. Make the mundane feel wonderful. And you will find that you have so much joy in life because a lot of what we do is routine. So if you can make those routine things more enjoyable, you can have an overall happier day. And this last tip I'm going to give you totally revolutionized my life when I learned that I didn't have to just accept whatever thought I had and live with it and feel what I felt after thinking what I thought, and that was just it. So let me explain that because I probably said it pretty confusing. In other words, learn to challenge your negative thought patterns. When you're thinking negatively, you're going to feel negatively and most often respond to those negative thoughts and emotions. So start to challenge your negative thinking patterns, and you will find that you feel better when you start to challenge those negative thought patterns. What is your self talk like? What are you saying in your mind all day long? And how is that impacting your mood? Okay, those are 4 simple tips that you can implement right away. I'll repeat them real quick. Be flexible, create your own standards, learn to enjoy the mundane tasks, and start challenging those negative thought patterns. And you will start to have an overall happier day. Now, maybe you've heard these things before, you already know them, but you haven't been applying them. That's the key. Apply these things and apply them consistently, and you will see a difference in your life and overall well being.